Hey guys, it's Dragon Rem. Today I have the book review for Stephen King's The Long Walk. So let me start off my review saying one of two things. Well, two things. First off, I'm not a Stephen King fan. And a lot of people love him with his storytelling stuff, but I've never really been um into Stephen King's books. But The Long Walk was the one book that I really wanted to read. Um, I loved the storyline, the plot about these 100 boys walking at a pace of 4 miles per hour, and three warnings. Get three warnings, and you get shot. The winner's the last boy standing. I thought that was a great premise, and I from the premise alone, I knew it was going to be super intense. Um, and plus, the other reason why I wanted to read it was also the movie adaptation coming in September. Um, but this was a book that I wanted to read for a long time now, and so um, along with the Long Way in the movie adaptation, um, it was a very good book. I literally just finished it like 5 minutes ago. Holy cow! This story wasn't so intense. And I mean, to think this was Stephen King's first novel way back in 1979. I mean, a lot of people say it's one of his most underrated one of his most underrated novels, mostly because what some of his more popular novels, including It, Pet Cemetery, Misery, The Shining, and all that. But The Long Walk, a lot of people say it's nice and it's fairly simple in the plot, and so the story really does get you into each of the characters' goals and their personalities and stuff. And over time, when you're reading the book, just because you start to grow attached to these characters, knowing that at any moment they could be killed. And so, just over time, as I was reading, the more attached I grew to some of these characters, intensity, the more intensity I felt, and the more suspense I was feeling that this character could be killed within any any moment in time. And so that just made continuing to read the story even more suspenseful. Just knowing that a favorite character you like could be momentary, just they could be killed at any given moment. And there were a few characters that I really liked that got killed, and I was rooting for them so much. But this was a great book, and I mean, I'm doing a non spoiler review, but for people who haven't read it, but this was probably one of the most I mean, The Maze Runner was still the most addictive, probably one of the most addictive books I've read. But the Long Walk, this was probably one of the most intense stories I've read in quite some time. It really kept me on edge. I wasn't sure what to expect, what was going to happen, and it just made me question everything that was going on, why they were doing this, what each of their goals was, what the whole point of it all was. And it was just very well laid out, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really good book, and it just made me even more excited for the movie adaptation coming in September. So I'm super excited to see how the book and the movie compare or differentiate from each other. So I can't wait to see that. So the Long Walk here, I give it 10 out of 10. It was a really good read. I really enjoyed it. All right, so yeah, I also highly recommend this book. Even if you aren't a diehard Stephen King fan, this was a really good book. Even if you, yeah, yeah, it's more dystopian. Yeah, if you like dystopian fiction and thrillers, a lot of suspense, this is a really good book. I highly recommend it for people who like that kind of thing. Um, yeah, so that's my review, and let's see. I'm going to right now. I actually began reading The Long Walk. Right after I stopped in the middle of book two of the Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials. So I'm gonna continue to read that, and then I'll do a book review on the Scorch Trials after I finish that. So it might maybe take another month or so, depending on what's going on. Um, but stay tuned for that, and I'll upload more videos for you guys in the near future. So stay tuned and be sure to subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.